What's up guys, YST here and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope everyone's having an amazing Sunday. Today we're going to be speaking about two new events kicking off in game tomorrow, which actually popped up today via the news page. And they come in the form of a Deck of Fate event and a Nyrison Summon Pool event using the PRISM Shards, which I've seen all of the speculation in the past of what this is going to be. So there's new resources that you can find in the summoning portal. And hopefully we can have a full breakdown of what exactly we're expecting with these new kind of shards or currencies. So I guess let's just head straight into it, right? So kicking off first with the Deck of Fate event. Both of these will be starting tomorrow on July 17th. But this one will have a duration until the July 21st. And what's really interesting about this one is actually coinciding with the CVC personal rewards. And you're going to be getting points by upgrading artifacts and getting them as well, as you see here. And usually, traditionally anyway for me in CVC, I do a bunch of dungeons, like the spider in particular, to get some silver, which I could potentially use to actually rank up those artifacts as well that I've been holding off on, that I might not have done over those free new artifact enhancement events, because I was broke for a little while. But it's interesting the way that it's double dipping here, so we're probably going to see some high caliber of points in this CVC than we may usually do, because everyone's going to be going for these Deck of Fate event, potentially. Let me know your thoughts on these anyway. But the way that this kind of works is you get common cards, rare cards, and epic cards. You flip 3 in a row depending on the rarity, and there'll be a bunch of different rewards up for grabs. So it's very RNG based. I personally don't think I've got more than 1 free of epic cards ever in all of these events. So it'll be interesting to see if we can actually pull one out the bag this time. But yeah, the rarer the card, the better the rewards. When the event ends, any unused fate points will be automatically converted to silver and sent to your inbox. So just make sure that you guys are staying on top of that and flipping those cards. Otherwise, they're just going to give you some randomized silver in your inbox. But there we go, guys. Deck of Fate, nothing new here. But I'm very interested in this Nyrison Summon Pool event and how they're going to break this down. I only took a quick glance at the duration of it. I've not actually deep dived in it myself yet either. So for a limited time only from 9 AM UTC Monday, July 17th. So kicking off the same time as the other one with the Deck of Fate. July 17th. This one's starting 30 minutes afterwards. Until Monday, July 24th. So this has a duration of 1 week. They're planning to launch the first ever Summon Pool event, and this event will be dedicated to the Nyrison Union champions. Now, the Nyrison Union consists of 3, which is going to be the Dwarfs, the Shadowkin, and the Sylvan Watchers, but how easy is it going to be to obtain these champions here? So, during the event, you can summon from a unique pool of champions. In each event will have its own unique pool that you can summon from. Champions of the same rarity have an equal chance of being summoned. Now, the way that I'm reading this, from first glance anyway, it's probably going to be the same as maybe this, right? You've got the same chance to summon 8, what's it called? Rare champions, epic champions, and legendaries. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a very similar format here, in terms of the RNG that you can be seeing. But we'll find out more news on that tomorrow, of course. And Prism Crystals are required to summon champions from the Prism Shards. And when a Summon Pool event ends, any remaining Prism Crystals will be automatically, and summoned champions will be sent to your inbox. Okay, so to me this seems like they're trying to counter people hoarding shards or hoarding crystal resources in a sense. So you can't kind of save up to get the optimal rewards at a big summoning shard event, right? Or session, should I say. Which is a bit unfortunate, but that's just the way they're going to be doing it. So pretty much any Prism Crystals that you accumulate over the course of the summoning event, which will be 7 days, will pretty much have to be summoned in that time period. Otherwise, you won't miss out on your champion, but it'll just get summoned for you, is the way that I'm reading it here. But you guys, let me know how you feel about this anyway. If you do not have enough Prism Crystals to summon the champion at the end of the event, the remaining Prism Crystals will be saved for future Summon Pool events. Okay, so if you're a bit short, you've got a bit left, you could still use those towards a future event, which is pretty decent, I guess. The rewarding period will last for a day from 9 AM UTC until Monday, July 24th until the 25th, during which you won't be able to access any crystal offers, but you will be able to get Prism Crystals from other sources like the shops or events, etc., and summon champions. Okay, I'm just making sure that I'm reading this correct here. So there's going to be a rewarding period. So does that mean that we can accumulate them over the course of this? And then only during these dates that we can actually utilize those? You won't be able to access crystal offers during these times. You'll still be able to get them from shops or events, etc. Okay, it's interesting. Do you know when they say shop, right? They don't mean market. I'm probably just being a bit too speculative here. I'm just, fingers crossed, Raid, you need to change this market because it's just useless at the moment. But I was thinking maybe that, but of course it's going to be this big blue button down here saying shop, and there's probably going to be a form of actually buying these, right? Of course. Like, who am I kidding? And last but not least, let's head back into the bottom bit. Also, to celebrate the start of this first summon pool event, we're giving everyone who is level 30 or above a special summoning pool gift. It will be available for a week and contains as many as 30 prism crystals. So make sure you guys are keeping your eyes peeled for that. And depending on how many that we need in order to summon a prism shard, 30 could be substantial or it could just be a little bit, right? We have to wait and see on, you know, how much we need in terms of getting these champions. It'll be very interesting, man. Like, if it's in a way where every single kind of rarity and champion has an equal chance of getting them, could be pretty decent. If it's going to be stuck down to the rares, the epics, and the legendaries like we're used to, you know, but being able to stick it down to a specific faction is actually very intriguing because 10x events are absolute trash. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not a fan of them. Very, very rarely do I manage to proc one. But when you start thinking about eliminating 3 of these unions completely, that's like 4, 8, 12 factions. And then you speak about summoning them from the specific ones from the Nyrison Union only. There's a lot of opportunities to get champions that you might be wanting, right? Even if they're not Legos. Like, think about Tarogi the Frog maybe, or Morag Bronzelock, Demiffa, Gala Longbraids, Geomancer. Like, there is some opportunities to really, like, even the Sylvan Watchers faction wars just came into fruition. There could be chances to get these champions that you may just not have been seeing and they've been evading you. So it's a really interesting one, right? But I guess, yeah, guys, that's going to be all for today's video. Not going to stretch out your Sunday. Just wanted to notify you of these events before they go live in-game, as they just popped up spontaneously in-game and not via the CC notifications, I guess. And if you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for the Genzin mask reveal. I've got it right here. But no, we're not teasing it right now. And I'll catch you guys on a video soon. Peace.